بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والجنة للمطيعين والنار للملحدين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين شفيع المذنبين نبينا بالقاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين الهداة المهديين لا سيما بقية الله في الأراضين روحي لتراب مقدمه الفداء وأرواح العالمين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من حين عداوتهم إلى قيام يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في محكم كتابه أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا وهم عن الآخرة هم غافلون. That verse that I have recited right now, first I would like to translate that verse. It says يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا وهم عن الآخرة هم غافلون. It means that most of the people, most of the common men, most of the mankind has the knowledge of the visible world only. يعلمون, they have got the knowledge. يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. They just know the surface of this world, the visible world. وهم عن الآخرة هم غافلون. And they are not attentive towards the akhirat. Actually today I would like to talk about that batin which is indicated in this ayat and in this verse. Look, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that يَعْلَمُونَ ظَاهِرًا مِنَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, most of the people, they just know the visible world, and not all of that visible world. They know a very little amount from that visible world. That means there must be a batin of this world also. If there was no batin, there was no need to say that you know the zahir and the visible and the surface of this world. If there was no batin, if I tell a person that you know the physics only, that means there are some other subjects that he doesn't know. If there weren't, I'm not allowed to say so, you know physics only. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that most of the people, they just know the visible part, a very small part from this visible world. It's all there in the ayat. If someone knows the balaghat and the rhetoric of Arabic and the eloquence of Arabic, he can easily find in this ayat that this ayat is saying يَعْلَمُونَ ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. From this life of this world, most of the people know a very little from the zahir and from the visible part of it. وَهُمْ عَنِ الْآخِرَةِ هُمْ غَافِلُونَ. We like it or not, we love it or not, there is a batin and there is something behind the curtain. The aim of Qaaim alayhimus salam, the ultimate goal of Qaaim alayhimus salam, the ultimate goal of Anbiya, the ultimate goal of the holy books, obviously it's the Kamal-e-Insan, the perfection of a human soul. But to reach that perfection, they have told us a path. It was among the very important goals of the Qaaim alayhimus salam and Anbiya and the holy books to teach us that batin and that path by which we can reach the kamal and perfection all of their lives, they have spent their lives just to tell us that batin which we are not aware of. So there is a batin and we are not aware of it. Qaaim alayhimus salam, they have taught us that batin. At every moment of our life, we love it or not, there is a system running behind the curtains and running in the batin of this world. If we lead our life according to that system, we will achieve that peace in our souls and the perfection in our souls in this world, and the perfection and the sa'adat and the happiness in the other world also. And if we don't try to learn this batin and the system that is behind the curtain, it's us who is going to have the difficulties and hardships in this life and in the other. These are the days of the martyrdom of Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam. He says, وَجَدْتُ عِلْمَ النَّاسِ كُلَّهُ فِي أَرْبَعٍ. I have found all the human knowledge in 4 things. The first one is أَن تَعْرِفْ رَبَّكَ, that you know who is your Rabb and your Creator. Obviously, Creator is not the right translation for the word Rabb and for the ism Rabb. Rabb is the one who nourishes you, the one who do the tarbiyat and tadbir for you. So the first thing is to learn about the Creator. Awwaluddin ma'rifatul jabbar. The second thing is that you know an ta'rif ma sana'a bik. The second thing is that you come to know that what He has done with you. That means that what are the blessings He has given you, what are the blessings you are blessed with. The third thing is an ta'rif ma arada mink, that you must know that what does He want, what does He want from your creation. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam is saying that I have learned and I have found all the human knowledge in these 4 things. And the 4th thing is an ta'rif ma yukhrijuka min dinik, that you must know that what will make you coming out of your deen and religion. What do you do? If you do something, you will come out of the religion. What is that? What is muharram on you? What is haram for you? So Imam Sadiq alayhi salam is telling us that all the human knowledge is in these 4 boundaries, a boundary of these 4 things. Today, what we want to talk about is the 3rd one. An ta'rif ma arada mink. What does He want from us? Why He has created us? You may find a number of people that when they face the hardships in this world and in this life, they begin to curse their own selves. And maybe you will find anyone saying that, oh God, I didn't want to be created. I don't like this life. Actually, it was the greatest blessing upon the mankind and upon anything that is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah has given him the life. If there was no life, I was not blessed with any of the blessings. Even the blessings of ma'rifatullah, even the blessings of Qaaim alayhimus salam, I was not able to have these blessings if I was not created. That person who is complaining and cursing his own life is not actually complaining about his own life. He is actually complaining about those hardships that are being faced by him. If there are no hardships, certainly he will love this life, because everything you find in this world is a beauty, is something very beautiful. When a child loves his father or mother, it's something very great. It's a blessing. You can't taste that if it's not there. So he has created us and he has given us the blessing of life. Alright, when he is Hakim and everything which is done by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is according to the hikmat and the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that means and that calls that Allah has not created us without any aim. Obviously there is an aim for this life, and that is the Kamal-e-Insani, perfection of the human soul. If we want to know about that perfection, we must know the batin and the system running behind the curtains. Allah himself is the alim of that system. Allah says, قُلْ إِنَّ الْمَوْتَ الَّذِي تَفِرُّونَ مِنْهُ فَإِنَّهُ مُلَاقِيكُمْ ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. In Surah Jumu'ah, Allah says that, tell them that the death you're trying to run away from, that will see you one day, meet you one day, and then you will be returned by force. ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ. It's a passive voice. ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. Then you will be returned towards the alim of the ghaib, and that is the batin. Ghaib is the batin of this world. Then you will be returned towards the batin, towards the alim of the ghaib, and shahadat. Shahadat is the zahir of this world. Everything in this world is according to that system. Even the A'immas and even the Anbiya alayhimus salam, they live their life in this world according to that system. Take an example of Prophet Moses, ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salam. Once he was ill, he went to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he met Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and when he started talking with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, oh Allah, I'm sick. Give me the shifa. Allah said, okay, when you go down, meet that doctor, the Hakim, the Pazishk, the doctor, and he will make a medicine for you from a certain plant. Allah named that plant. And then when you take that medicine, you will be cured. Prophet Moses left and he prepared that medicine and took it, but he was not cured. He returned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and said, Allah, I have already taken that medicine, but I am not cured. Allah said, what I said to you was that go to that doctor and he will prepare that medicine, and when you will take that medicine, you will be cured. That means that Allah has given his shifa in the wasila of that doctor, and from that path, if Prophet Moses go to that doctor and take the medicine, the same medicine prepared with the same plant, if he takes that, he will be cured. So even the Prophet Moses has to follow that certain law. That is the law of the batin of this world. Allah has obviously given the shifa. Allah himself is the real shafi. He has given the shifa to different things and means. Among those, a system, according to that system, the batin system, the doctor was a mean and a wasila for that shifa. Quran is always trying to teach us that batin, the bad batini system. When he says that yamhaqullahu riba wa yurbis sadaqat, Allah will vanishes the riba, the interest, the haram interest you take from the banks. Allah will vanish that. Wa yurbis sadaqat, and he will increase what you give as sadaqah and charity. Once again, it's a batini law. It's a law of batin. It's a law that we cannot see by these eyes. There are a number of things that are not heard by these ears. There are a number of things that are not seen by those eyes, but they are there, and they belong to the batin of this world. So we don't see that any connection between taking the riba, having riba, the sood, the interest, haram interest from the bank, and the connection with that Allah will vanish that riba and interest. We don't see that connection, but there is a connection. Allah will increase the sadaqah 700 times. What you spend as sadaqah and charity, anything you give in the path of Allah, Allah will nourish that thing and Allah will increase it 700 times, and if He likes, He can double that amount many times. There is a connection, we don't see that. If you give the sadaqah, your life will get prolonged. There is a connection in giving the sadaqah and prolonging your life, between you prolonging your life. But we don't find that. We don't see that. Quran is there to teach us that system. Because Quran is something among the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the creator of this visible world and who is the creator of the batini system of this world. So He's telling us the system actually.